I'm going to do the 24 hours of Le Mans on Gran Turismo 7. Now, people are wondering, why would I do such thing? Why would I spend endless amount of time doing a simple race for 24 hours? Well, really, it's been one of my greatest accomplishments and one of my bucket lists for video games, as Gran Turismo has always been my childhood, and I still play it to this day. So for the next 24 hours, I'm going to be doing one race and doing what feels like endless of laps around the circuit of Le Mans with an LMP car, that is. So if you're new to the channel and want to see some more content like this, please leave a like. Also, give me suggestions down below in the comments and subscribe to help support my channel. Anyways, before the video even starts, I'd like to apologize in advance for the poor camera quality that cuts out every so often, as I did not have the best internet, and therefore it causes the quality of the video to kind of glitch out. But yeah. Anyways, let's get on to the video.
Alright, what's going on, everybody? I'm going to do the 24-hour race at the Le Mans track in Gran Turismo 7. Why am I doing this? It's always been one of my things I've always wanted to do, and Gran Turismo has been nostalgic for me. It has been my childhood. I've had all of the Gran Turismo games. I remember playing it when I was a kid. And I remember on Gran Turismo 4 that they had literally 24-hour races. And that was like back in like the 2007 and all that. So I'm glad Gran Turismo 7 decided to have that as well. Continue on with the endurance races. And you can now do 24-hour races in Gran Turismo 7 ever since the game came out. So I figured I would probably be one of the very few people to ever do it, 24-hour race. And I wanted to recreate 24 hours of Le Mans. So it's currently 5:51. I start the race at 6. It is 6 in the evening. I've prepared food, drinks, and my breaks. So I've spent the last week training on the track and getting used to the wheel for periods of time. So the only thing is my only limit is technology, really. Aside from physical and mental toughness. So the donations I have set up, I'm planning on getting a new e-bike because recently I had my e-bike stolen. It was an investment that I made, and that gets me to and from work. And hopefully I could raise money for a whole new e-bike from doing this. But at the same time, I mean, if we don't reach the goal, I mean, the most important part is that I had fun trying to do this. This is something I've always wanted to do. So the car I'm using is no other than the Toyota TS050. The livery is straight out of the Gran Turismo movie. I think it was a really great movie. And I was going to use that for the whole race. Nothing special. I think this is a really good car. I think it's a really good LMP car that gets around the corners very well. It's very comfortable to drive with. Obviously, it's not the fastest car, but I think I would be really comfortable going through the turns with this car because it's very light. But yeah, so on the flyer, we have no other than my flyer that I made. So, stream. I'm mainly streaming on Kick. This is where you get to see my face and all donations, all that stuff. But you can also watch on Twitch. But yeah, so today's the 30th, and I finish the race tomorrow. I'm approximating that it's probably going to be at 7 in the evening Central Time that I'll finish this race, because I'm taking the account of emergency pause brakes. But most of the time I'm going to be using my pit stop brakes throughout this race, so that way I can get the race done faster. I do not want to delay any of that, and the longer it takes, the more dreadful that I have to wait for the finish. So, but yeah, so the donation, it'll be on the bottom left corner, but you could also find it in my description, my page. So if you wanted to donate however much, it'll be in the description or on my page. So feel free to support me on this journey here. I don't expect a lot of people to watch this, but I mean, there's something to get out there, you know. Am I gonna regret this? Maybe, but there's only one way to find out. I've set up the chair to be nice and comfy. I have the pillow against my back. I don't really have a headrest. I don't have the equipment for all this stuff, but I have the wheel, the pedals, got the glasses to protect my eyesight. I don't want to get any headaches, because those will literally kill me. Custom race. Full course. We're going to go full course, nothing special here. I had the settings set up. So what do we have here? So we have the endurance. You got the time limit all the way set to 24. This is going to be fun. Got the maximum amount of cars. Starting grid, I'll start from last. It'll be a rolling start. BOP will be on, just to make everything fair. We're going to keep everything realistic. I'll probably put mechanical damage heavy. Refueling speed, I'll probably set this to 3 liters per second. Probably 2. I'll probably set it to 2. Fuel consumption, tire wear, I'm going to put it at 3, because I think that's the optimal kind of consumption rate, or the wear rate. That leaves me with about, if I remember correctly, probably like a 30-minute interval of going all out on the track and then taking a break. So about every 30 minutes will probably be a break. Grip reduction, everything's realistic. Nothing that seems off. Have it in the evening, because it's obviously 6 o'clock in the evening, so we're going to start in the evening. Time variable, 1 time, so every minute that passes in real life passes in game. So as soon as the sun goes down, so does the game does. So weather, I decided to kind of mix it up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and probably set this to random. I'm going to try to make this as random as I can. We're going to get rain in the middle of the night. I think it'll be an interesting experience. Everything's GR1. They're all at a professional level, so I'm going to try to go as difficult as possible. So as you can tell, 896,000 credits. So that's not even mentioning the clean race bonus. But yeah, everything is set. This is going to be a long race, guys. Now, I should probably stretch, because this is probably going to be the last time I'm ever enjoyed my freedom while I still can. I'm not gonna like this. This is gonna be absolutely fantastic, guys. 24 hours is 1,440 minutes. This is gonna be so goofy. So if I get podium, I get 500k. I think that's the whole goal here, is to get podium, right? Yeah, that's It's fantastic, guys. 6 o'clock. This is it, guys. I'm gonna sign my life away to this race right here. Wish me luck. Hours, guys. No way this thing is faster than the Bugatti, right? Not even gonna ask. I can't stop looking at the countdown. It's just ridiculous. Oh, what am I doing? This is mental. Yeah, I remember the Gran Turismo 4 graphics, and trying to do 24 hours on that is interesting. But then again, the game was way ahead of its time, so. And then now you have GT7, and man, I can't wait for this adventure. I did have the force feedback and stuff turned down, so my arms won't get sore, or at least try to minimize that. Hours left, guys. This is gonna be fantastic. I can't believe I'm gonna be up all night doing this. But I love this game, guys. I love this game. This game is so much fun. I mean, this game really tests you on a lot of things. I think the only thing that's different between a race like this and like the actual like 24 hours of Le Mans is that the biggest difference really is the driver change. I'm not like switching any drivers. This is literally just gonna be just me. I find that interesting. This is so much fun. Yeah, I'll do a 24-hour race. It'll be so much fun. I'm probably not gonna look at the Gran Turismo movie the same ever again after this. I don't think I'm gonna look at this track like the same again ever. I'm probably gonna get PTSD after this. Did you see that? One of the AI just like drifted for a second. I just can't help myself but to look at the timer. It's just I will be happy once that thing hits like 1 digit hour. That's when I'll actually like start feeling better about this. But no, 24 hours. Cry. But think about it. What if I'm the first one to do something like this on this game? I mean, I know Super GT did 20-hour, 200-lap race at Nürburgring. That was like a couple of years ago, and that man took like 28 hours. I don't know. I might be the first one to do it on this track. Endurance race to the max. Especially time-wise, just 24 hours. I know people are probably like curious to find out if anyone's done something like this. I know someone out there is going to be thinking about it. Like, hey, has anyone actually like did 24 hours on this course? Well, we'll see. I might be one of the very few to do it. Hopefully. I would be really happy if I got podium in this race. It's just like the movie. It's just like the movie. I get podium. Will I get champagne after this? that'd be funny. I don't drink alcohol. Can't do it. Nope. I'm the clean guy. Fantastic. Fantastic. I love 24-hour challenge. 24-hour. Gran Turismo 7, but I sacrificed my sleep. That probably should have been the title of this video. So obviously I haven't made up any ground. About 56 seconds away from the leader. I think the leader's by himself, really. It's way up there. I don't know what he's on to, but I'll tell you right now. That's going to be my target for this entire race, is the Canadian 787B. Canadian Mazda, should I just call it that? Canadian Mazda. I don't know. The moment the AI makes a mistake is when I can take my chance. And especially like if it rains out of nowhere and the AI are not prepared for that and miss the pits, I could probably take advantage of it. Someone just pitted with no gas. That's insane.
3 hours later.
Might as well change tires, why not?
So in this part, we're theoretically about 4 hours in to this race. Right now I was feeling alright. Nothing bad. It was just weird to stand up for the first time and stretch. But overall I was doing okay. Did not feel any sort of pain or misery.
Oh, we're back in it, guys. Oh, look at that, guys. 4 hours. 4 hours in, guys. Wow. Go team.
So about 6 hours in, I was eating my dinner finally. I would say it would be about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
The fact that it's already past midnight.
What?
The fact that it's already past midnight.
I know, I'm actually still up.
I can actually officially say that I will finish my race today.
I just have 6 hours to go. No, I lied. You said over 12.
18 hours. I got 3/4 of the way left.
6 hours is like false hope right there.
I would. I'm on lap 97, by the way.
So about 8 hours in on lap 121, I was pretty much zoned in. I had earbuds on, so I was kind of vibing. I was listening to music. It kept me busy. But it was still dark at night. It was a pretty long night. Nothing interesting really happened. I did get in a couple of ground, going up a few places, 6th place. But the first place still putting too much ground away, so we kept going. And about 10 hours in, lap 148, caught up to 4th place, but then I was pretty much stuck there the entire night. So all I had to do is really just drive the same way. And then finally got some light out later on, 154 laps in. It started to get some light in the game. The sun has yet to rise in real life. So we're almost to the halfway point. It started raining, and that's when the AI kind of like, I have no idea what happens to the AI, but I noticed that the AI was having troubles figuring out when to pit. So I took advantage of that and gained a couple grounds. or gained a couple of places. And this is when it got interesting. I was able to enjoy the night rain, or I was able to enjoy the rain. So
halfway done, guys. 12 hours. No shot. I'm gonna take a short break, and then we're gonna get back to it, because we are halfway done. I just need to do that all over again. I can't believe we're halfway done. I'm starting to feel this burst of energy now, a little bit. Mainly because I got the coffee into my system. But I had to start drinking at like 4:30 because I was really like struggling to stay awake. So I had to keep myself busy somehow, because as you could tell, like, I was falling asleep at the wheel and going off the track a little bit. So I needed to get back and get some energy back. But right now I feel fine. So I'll use the restroom, and we're gonna go ahead and continue this. Halfway done. Like, this is insane. We just gotta get through the whole morning, the whole day, and that's it. As you could tell, it's currently 6:44 right now, Central Time. It's currently Easter, so happy Easter to you guys. But this is the home stretch. Nothing can get any worse than this, because we're now getting out of the forest. So let's get this.
So as you could tell, my tiredest moment was about 4 o'clock in the morning. I needed to use up the coffee that I saved for around 4:40. And after that, I started to gain a little bit of energy. And I was actually feeling okay at that time. I was a little tired, I could feel my eyes being heavy, but we pulled through it. So about 14 hours in, still in the rain, took advantage of the rain and actually got into first place. So I was glad I finally got to take the lead. And about 16 hours was when things started to kind of go downhill. At least we had light coming in. The sun finally came out. Lap 244. This is when I could tell I was starting to get tired. And I was just really starting to struggle a little bit. There was time to time where I would fall asleep at the wheel and accidentally hit the barrier, or accidentally brake too late. And eventually it came to the point where my body just pretty much decided to tap out around the 5.5 hours left mark. So this is the day after the race. To explain how I felt towards the end of that journey. So obviously, as you could tell, I was pretty much getting really, really tired after the 18-hour mark. So once it got to 19 hours, I felt like my vision was like blurring out quite often. I was fading in and out of consciousness from time to time. I was, like I said earlier, I was fading pretty much in and out, where I would kind of be off the track a little bit, and accidentally hit the barrier, or brake too late and accidentally go off the track. So that started to become a really bad issue after about 19 hours. And I had a headache at the same time because my body is finally catching up to me after all that with no sleep. I don't normally pull all-nighters. I've done pretty much a total of three all-nighters. So this was a pretty tough challenge to do. But yeah, once I paused the game and went out to the living room and laid down, and I just laid there for like a few minutes, and I could tell just my body was just tapping out. Like, it was hard to move a little bit, but I could just tell how like tired my body was. And on top of the headache, like, everything was starting to become a little miserable. So that's when I knew I was like really, really struggling. And looking at that countdown timer of 5.5 hours, I really didn't think my body could probably pull it off for the rest of that race, even if it was just 5 hours. But yeah, it was even hard to get back up after that. And I just knew, like, I had to probably just stop right there because I know my body had its limit. But yeah, that was pretty much the experience. And after I shut down the stream, I laid in bed and I was just pretty much out already within like the first few minutes of laying down. And I slept for like a total of about 13 hours after that. With the first half, like, I could just feel like my head just pounding like very badly. So I was like, I was pretty much almost paralyzed, like just laying there with my head hurting. But after I got that 13 hours of sleep, it felt weird getting up. I woke up at like 5 in the morning. I felt like I just started over on a new day. Really, it was like a fresh start. But when I fell asleep, it was like almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. After I ended that stream, so I was slept through the entire day, and then woke up at like 4:40 in the morning. And yeah, I showered and everything. I ate, and then it was just a new day. It felt great to rest that much. But I was kind of sad that I didn't get to finish that race. I felt like I didn't have that much left, but I knew my body was not going to be able to do that. So, would I do this again? I probably would, maybe, but just to actually finish the race. What I could have done differently, which is, if you didn't know, I didn't tell you, but I was up all day that day before I started the race. I was up at like 7 or 8 in the morning and stayed up that entire day, and then I started that race at 6 in the evening. So I had like an extra 10 hours of no sleep. So I was up for like at least 30 hours straight with no sleep. So I guarantee if I would have woken up a couple hours before the race, I would have finished the race. Guaranteed. And that would have been perfect because that was within 30 hours of me being awake. But had I not actually, because I had to go to work that entire day, and then came home around 4 o'clock to get ready, shower, and then get ready for the race. But guarantee if I didn't have to work that day and got to sleep in all the way till probably past the afternoon, I probably would have finished the race. So that's what I would probably do the next time that I would do this. I don't know when I'm going to do this again, if I do, but I definitely want to achieve finishing that race, because I think it's one of the most difficult kind of races you would, like, anyone in sim racing could probably do. There's very few people that can do it. But I want to be one of those people because I think it was a really fun. I think I had fun doing that. That was the main goal, was to have fun doing it. But it's just like it was just near the end was when I was really struggling. That really like puts that really gives you of how much the human body can limit on such a race like this. But yeah, if I were to do this again, I definitely would. But I'll probably prepare better for that. So stay tuned on that race. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but I will. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, if you want to see some more content like this, just leave a like, and let me know if I should start doing regular streams so you can watch me play this game. Anywhere from online races, sport races, miscellaneous kind of stuff. Anything that involves Gran Turismo 7, I'll definitely be on it. Just leave a comment below any suggestions or anything. But yeah, but my Twitch and my Kick, I mainly stream on Kick, so stay tuned for content like this on my Kick channel. And definitely follow me and support me if you can. But thank you guys for your time, and I'll see you guys in the next video.